Okay, so what we're going to do is talk about animations and how to add animations to graphics or to slides. And it's pretty easy. I'm going to get rid of this real fast so we can see it and start from the beginning. If you go to the slide and right click on it, and let me right click in an area that doesn't have anything, it shows the transition. And what I can do is if I click on it, you're going to get a motion screen or motion options, and you're going to get some transitions. I'm sorry, and then you can go ahead and change stuff. So if I wanted to go, let's say none, I can go none and apply to all slides. And what that will do is that'll get rid of all transitions on all my slides. Or I can pick something like dissolve or fade, and then I can just go to apply to all sides. So I had it at fade. Now, for graphic elements that you have in here. So right now, if I were to go in here and just present, okay, you're going to see the graphics. So you'll have the blue arrow, the center graphic, the red arrow, and then you'll have the gradient down here. Now, if I want to have it so the graphics come in one by one, I have to add an animation to it. And these are object animations. So there's slide animations and then there's object animations. So what we're going to do is we're going to select the three objects. We're going to select the blue arrow, the red arrow, and the green bar, and we're going to add an animation to those objects. So when I go into the object animation, I'm going to select the blue arrow, and I'm going to click Add Animation. Okay, and right now it's set to fade in. Well, fade in means it's just going to appear. I want it to come down. So since it's pointing down, I want it to fly in from the top. Okay, meaning it's just going to come like this. Now the red arrow is pointing up. So I'm going to hit add animation. And again, the default is fade in. I'm going to go into that and I'm going to go fly in from the bottom. Okay. Now I'm going to go into my green gradient. I'm going to hit add animation again. And you'll see that it's also set to fade in. That's the default. And what I want to do is I want it to fly in from the left. So it's going to come this way. And I don't know if my camera's setting up because it could go that way. It depends on how the camera's set up. We'll find out. So now that I have that set, okay, I can go into present. And you're not going to see the elements, right? They're not going to be there on the screen. But if I hit enter to advance the next slide, it's going to come down. Now I have the other one flying up. So when I hit enter, it's going to fly up. And then the third one, it's going to fly in from the side. Now, to the actual slide, we had that fade in, fade out animation set. So when I hit next, it's going to fade into the next slide. Just like that. Okay, so I'm going to hit escape. I'm going to get out of here. We're going to talk about it again. I'm going to delete this. Okay, and again, all I want to do is go here, right click, and I'm going to go animate. That's it. That's all you have to do. You can go insert also and just click animation, and it's going to take you to the same thing. I just like to right click on it. So let's take this car for instance. If I want the cart, I can add an animation to it. I want it to fade in. So this is what it's going to look like. And then it's going to fade in. All right, and then there you go. So I'm going to hit stop. And that just gives you a preview of what the slide is. So it's really easy. So let's recap again. I want to get rid of this. I want to bring it back. Going to right click. Go down to transition. There's my menu. First one is slide transition. Down here it's object animation. Now let's say I want to get rid of something. Well, I can click in here and hit the trash can, and now I got rid of that animation. I can come back in and I can say, you know what, I'm going to add it. But this time I'm going to have it spin. Okay, hit present. enter, enter, and now it's going to spin. Okay, so that's all that is. We're going to stop here. Hopefully that's easy enough for you guys to do. I'll upload this video, and you guys can start adding slide animations and object animations onto your slides.